raised from childhood to respect books and to have a sense of respect for anyone who's written a book. And books, they go out and communicate the powerful ideas. They force you to define your thinking and formalize your stories. And then you can just put them in. I mean, we send out, the reason I'm giving away 100 books, we print them in bulk. They're £2. So they're about the cost of a cup of coffee. So I think about, like, prior to having a book, I built a business in my early 20s. I had so many cups of coffees and beers with people, and it was just ridiculous. The amount of nonsense of just meeting people and meeting people and meeting people. And you'd meet 5 or 6 people in a day, and one person would sign up, and you'd go home and you've had that many coffees that you're like, can't sleep because you've had so many coffees, and and every time you meet someone, it's all of that time and travel. Plus, of course, you pick up the bill and you pick up the coffees. And then I couldn't believe it when I first wrote the book and I realized I could print them at 1,000 at a time for £2 a book. I'm just going to tile the floor with them. I'm just going to give them, throw them at brides, at weddings, and, just get them out there, right? And so I started just giving thousands of books away in the early days, and I just saw it as, in theory, here's the thing, here's how I kind of look at it. In theory, would I sit down and have a cup of coffee with all of you if I had the time? Yeah, I would, because if you're at a conference like this, we should be talking. But realistically, that's not going to happen. So if I just bring a book for everyone, essentially, it's like having a cup of coffee, and it'll have the same impact. If I met all of you for a cup of coffee, I'd end up doing business with a small percentage of you. If I give all of you a book, I'll end up doing business with a small percentage of you. So a book is a great example. One of the other really powerful ones at the moment is Facebook groups. So it's very, very easy to launch a group, upload a ton of content in it, create some learning modules in the Facebook group. You can do this all in an hour or so. If you've got the confidence to deliver a Facebook Live, a 20, 30-minute Facebook Live, what you can do is invite hundreds of people or 100 people into the Facebook Live, into the group, and call it a discussion group. So you're going to discuss a particular topic, and it's going to be a 2 or 3 month discussion group. You put 100, 200 people into the group, you do a Facebook Live once a week, and now you're in front of 200 to 300 people every single week. People can invite people into the group, and for 20 minutes of your time, you're now leveraging out to 200 to 300 people. Facebook's algorithms are really focused on the group at the moment, because that's where Mark Zuckerberg wants the future of Facebook to be. He wants it to all live in the groups. So the algorithm once you start doing this, it pushes your content out to anyone who's joined that group, especially if you do it on the regular, and then people can download all your materials in the group and all that sort of stuff. It's a very, very powerful strategy, and it gets you oversubscribed. Realistically, most people in this room couldn't take on hundreds of clients. You could take on dozens of clients. So if you had 200, 300 people in a group, you become oversubscribed pretty quickly, because 12 to 20 of them sign up to do something more.